Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Could be either, could be or. We got ourselves something that would not be a door. That'd be a chair. I hope you brushed your hair. Alright, enough with the 1-2s on the early morning here. We have a ripped up chair. What else is new? I should document how many chairs I find. Throughout the whole year, there sure are a bunch. Welcome back. It is trash day. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you guys. Let's find some treasure this morning. Let's make it a fun episode and do some fun things. Let's do it. Here we go again with the bright, bright blue building. Bright, bright blue. Tell you what, you can't miss it. I don't even remember what color it was before. It might have been gray. Do I need that chair? I don't think so. Wouldn't it match this chair? Dehydrator? No. I think it's some sort of microwave system. Been on a binge right now of freeze-dried candy. Some of you guys know about it. It's kind of cool. Fun to kind of watch them make it, at least. You need a freeze dryer, or a dehydrator, I mean, to do it. Oh, there's my competition. Cruising right by. There's a lot of stuff in the back. I'm missing a lot, I guess, because I've only found 2 things. It was kind of funny. So the other week, I wiped down these glass. I think they're glass. Yeah, they're glass. Oh, that sucks. What is this? Just a piece of trim? Take a piece of, I think this is aluminum. I thought those were screen windows. They're not. The other week I cleaned off my front windshield. It doesn't look that clean right now, but I cleaned just in front of the driver's side, and I wiped off this, and that shows you the next miles you need to do an oil change, and I wiped off all the printing. So I looked up there, I was like, well, I guess I'm now, what, 2,000 something miles away? And it was just completely gone. Like, there wasn't a single thing on there. I was like, well, I guess I gotta go back in and try to figure out how to get a new sticker in, because I will never remember off the top of my head what I need an oil change. It smells like laundry. Think that thing still works? It'll probably get super, super hot. It's one of those halogen bulbs. Feet are squeaky. Those get warm. That's funky looking. Huh. Just a bench. Bunch of hearts all over it. It must have also rained here because everything is wet. Ground's wet, boxes are wet. It just didn't rain where I was at. Keep on chugging on here. It's a pretty narrow road. I don't think anyone's getting by me. Nope, I don't think they're gonna fit there. All right. Take the other guy. on to the next one. Not a whole lot of stuff out this morning. I don't know if the rain did it. I haven't seen the garbage trucks, so I haven't lost them. Obviously, I saw the other trash picker, but it's not a lot of stuff though. Maybe it's because we're getting closer into fall and not as many people are really doing home stuff and cleaning stuff, or buying maybe even new stuff, or doing yard sales. All things that might lead into throwing away more items. Vinyl. That thing's filthy though. I really like this one. Bells are ringing. How's it look underneath all this paperwork? That looks fine. It's pretty neat looking. There's some scrap there. Pretty neat looking different basket. Take the scrap. Out the water, preferably. They got a lot of stuff on their porch. They must be collectors. That one wicker basket, or I don't know, yeah, I guess that's wicker. No, that's not really wicker. That tan one, that's the reason why I stopped. But I don't know. I don't know if you can see inside it, but it was really, really filthy dirty. It had like garbage and it was dirty. And possibly damaged, so that's why I didn't even flip it over or look at it or anything. I don't think it was a longer burner. But even if it was, with the damage it had, it wasn't for me. That's why I stopped. Starting to feel like it's warming up out here. But it could be just the humidity and the moisture evaporating, but doesn't really feel that comfortable. Vacuum cleaner. How many of these do we find? These and chairs. And you know, I've been doing this for multiple years. It's kind of crazy how it's like every single year it's the same things. I feel like we were always good for something all the time back in the day. It was grills for a while, but that's kind of seasonal. There are those ironing boards. We don't find a lot of those anymore. There's a whole bingo sheet. I've had a couple people send me them. Their own made-up bingo sheets. It's crazy how many same items. All right, so made it sort of back home. Gotta take out this because this isn't scrap. And then I'm going to add some more scrap metal in here because we're going to head over to the metal yard, do some recycling. I have some other larger items from a recent storage unit clean out that I have to get rid of. So we're going to do that. But yeah, this is what we found. Not a whole lot of stuff. Like I said, we do have this one basket. Kind of neat, kind of different. Don't ask me the age on it because I have no idea if this is made in China or some nice vintage handmade basket in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I have no clue. Does look kind of mass produced. It's just a little bit different than most baskets you find. So I thought, hey, different sometimes is better. So yes, let's make a run over to the metal yard, make some money on today's episode. I think I'm going to try to bring some brass in as well. Try and make a little bit extra money. Got to pay off these expenses. But cool day of trash picking. Should have probably taken off my hoodie because it's getting warm out. But almost here to the metal yard. What I should have done is when I went home, I should have wiped off the rest of this windshield. But you can really see the difference, at least I can, on the right side as opposed to the left side. I guess they're shipping out some sort of metal now. Alright, time to make some money. I brought in a bucket of brass. Usually that means money, like 40 bucks hopefully. We'll see. Anything fun and exciting over here? Not really. Grill, they have a washing machine, a lawnmower. Some sort of ball. Half of a ball. Alright. That was the fun part of dropping this stuff off. Whenever you get these small little screws and stuff, always try dump them a little farther in there. Alright, so $54. I have no star notes in here this time. But yeah, I got 50. Which is kind of interesting. The 50 is from 2001. It's getting harder and harder to find the older bills, especially the ones from the 80s and 90s, the hundreds, the 20s, the 50s. I know security codes constantly changing on dollar denominations, if that was the right wording there. The older stuff is definitely hard to find, so kind of cool to find a $50 2001 bill, but it was fun. It was another great treasure hunt. I got $41 for the brass that I brought. So I brought a bucket of brass in. So roughly estimate you fill up a bucket of yellow brass, you're going to get around $40, so probably about $45. Unless you really fill it up, but this was about, like, I think 18 pounds or so. So a decent amount that was still inside that container. Anyway, it was fun. Thanks for tagging along for another trash picking episode. Off to the scrapyard, and then obviously cashing out a little bit. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe down below for more treasure hunts. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.